huge news, as it looks like AH will be going back to court again against her own team in Virginia, December 12th, 2023. And not only that, but this would wreck Aquaman 2 fully. Why? Because the movie is scheduled to launch less than 2 weeks after that trial would begin, December 25th, 2023. And the best thing about it, this would be AH's own fault. That's right. She's the one that demanded a jury trial with this. You and I, we're going to talk about that today. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently, man. I never expected AH to go to court again for Virginia and to be going against her own team, but yet here we are. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with this this is against her own insurers. This starts up July 8th. 2022. It snowballs. You have one insurer sue the other insurer. They counterclaim. They say, nah, we're not going to do that. Not only that, but we're going to sue AH. And right now, it looks like things are gridlocked, and it looks like we may well be going to trial. Now, props to DUI Guy for posting this schedule. Definitely check his channel out. We're going to go over these dates too. Why? Because number one, they're important. You may actually get to see all of these uploads talking about what's there. Some of these, they may include lawyers spilling the tea about everything that took place. This stuff, it could be amazing. So at first, you're going to have a post-mediation status conference that's going to be set for August 3rd, 2023, with mediation to be completed by July 31st. The parties will make arrangements so that the mediation will be completed by the 31st, and they need a joint filing that will be with the court by noon August the 1st. Now, as far as discovery's where it's going to get fascinating too, because there's going to be a lot there. There's going to be a lot that comes in with experts, I'm sure, as well. But regular discovery will be completed by August 28th, 2023. I imagine that's going to be a gold mine. Now, they say by completed, they mean that said discovery request must be served sufficiently early so that a motion to compel, if necessary, can be filed, heard, and complied with before the cutoff date. Things, they may well get spicy. There may be people that don't want to talk about what happened, but hey, gotta comply. That's what they're saying. If they won't, then we need a date so they won't get away before trial. All expert discovery, that will be completed by September 29th, 2023. The parties are to meet and agree in writing as to when initial expert reports will be exchanged and rebuttal expert reports thereafter. That'll be fascinating too, because you're going to have words like actual malice come into play. That's what AH doesn't want, because the insurers are saying, we don't have to pay anymore. We don't have to pay because you did this stuff intentionally. And beyond that, unclean hands. You forced our people off the trial. Yeah, we're not going to pay you at all. So the last day for the court to hear any motions, so they give you an example here, is October 30th, 2023. You get a pre-trial conference that will be held November 30th, 2023. And then as far as jury trial, that kicks off in December 12th, 2023, 9 a.m. Now, probably my favorite part of all of this is that jury trial, that was AH's request, which I always found funny because she denounced juries. She denounced them over and over again when it came to Virginia, JD versus AH. But if you look at filings like this, New York Marine General Insurance Company, a New York corporation versus AH, she demands jury trial. And she makes this very clear at the end here. Quote, jury trial demanded. Defendant and counterclaimant AH hereby demands a trial by jury on her counterclaims. So she wants this thing to go forward. She wants it to go in front of people. And again, this would end up landing right there in December. Now, this trial is a problem for Warner Brothers, a big problem at that, and this is a problem of their own design too. Never forget that. But when you think about the release date for Aquaman 2, again, December 25th, 2023, remember, they have been hyping that date hard. When they were hyping that date, they didn't have anything about AH included. They were telling you, we need to do revisions to it. We need to get everything sorted. And beyond that, you had people like James Wan working this into the original movie. He was saying, I'm a bit superstitious. I'm happy with that coming up. I mean, you can see him discussing it right here. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom moving to Christmas Day 2023. I'm a bit superstitious, and I love that it's a December release like the first one. He tells you, look at this art, by the way. I mean, look at what we're doing. Again, they've been doing anything they can to make you not think about AH. They moved the movies away. They moved them as far as they can, and I don't think that they can move it again. Why will you have new management? I remember you have James Gunn, Peter Safran. They're in charge. They're supposed to be rebooting all of these franchises. When they go in to reboot, I mean, remember, they're already talking about Jason Momoa being removed from Aquaman. So they expect this franchise to have problems and big ones. They still want to get their money out, though. They don't want to do any reshoots either. And it looks like the screener that they've been showing around, the one that failed miserably, the one that was called Boring, one of the worst DCEU movies that has existed so far. Yeah, that thing, it cost $205 million. It has 20 minutes of AH in it. You know they don't want to reshoot. They don't want to redo anything. They just want to let it release, grab as much money as they can, pull away from it and go. And they know what a trial will do to one of their movies. I mean, they saw what happened with Secrets of Dumbledore, where people were reminded of JD. They were reminded of what Warner Brothers did to JD. And you had AH front and center. Now you have another commodity, a commodity that was once worth billions where everyone's running away. I mean, this is going to be something to watch. Not only that, but this will indeed spell the end of any future attempt at comeback with Hollywood. Market, Warner Brothers, I mean, why would they deal with this? Why would any other company deal with AH when this stuff, that could come up front and center too? Oh man. But anyway, let me hear what you think about this. There's some good stuff in those filings too. If you want to go over all the new ones, let me know in the comments. Yeah, share this though. Let everyone know about it. Thank you for being here. You want to help out the channel? Links are in the description. And thank you. Appreciate you.